come and they try
In progress.
the play they're trying to play right now, just with this whole American thing, is it's a big setup. The black people are going to be able to get their time. So here's the story, so I can go ahead and fuck up their whole plan real quick. The plan was to get Biden in office and to let things be as terrible as they are right now, to have a reason to get Trump back in office. And then it's all going to culminate. And at the end of the day, the big race war they want in America, they're going to be able to blame everything on the white man, because that's what they're culminating for in this 2040 thing. But that can only happen if we don't do what we're supposed to do now. So my brother Jay, when I looked at the numbers and the different events, I can't wait till we can delve into them again, because I found a couple hundred of them, and it's like very, very specific. Like me and Roger were talking. Remember in the 80s when the Atlanta child murders was going on, and you couldn't go outside your house for months at a time, and you're trying to figure out, well, if I couldn't go outside, why are children going outside in Atlanta? That seemed odd to anybody.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Well, yeah, come on, you was in Boston. You couldn't go outside, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why are the parents in the epicenter letting their children go outside where there's people snatching up and murdering children? Well, you look 13 years later, and you'll find out why those black people in Atlanta got those damn mansions, brother.
Black Hollywood.
Right.
Black Hollywood, brother. So
Yeah.
the biggest,
Tyler Perry, have you seen Tyler Perry's studio? It's Hollywood.
yeah. So understand this.
Yeah, I have my thoughts on all of those. I mean, I've done a lot of decodes on the symbols and the metaphors. Yeah, it's a mess in the Black community. And here's the thing about what's sad about this is that we should look beyond, obviously, the color and see how everyone's a bloodline relating to a pharaoh, to a druid, damn it, a Japanese emperor, or even an animal or a damn bird. Like we're all echoing insects, all the elements.
Man, I look like a bird. I look like a bird who fuck Guy Fawkes. Me and Guy, I fuck Guy Fawkes. A bird fuck Guy Fawkes and made me.
Yeah, you're
this
got a bird face. You got a bird
Yeah,
face.
this is how deep that indoctrination is when it comes to races. They use, when it comes to Hispanics, we have a Hispanic month. When it comes to Irish, we have an Irish month. When it comes to we have when we get to African Americans, whatever you want, it's Black month. They associate them with the color because of the octaves that we're talking about. That is the only race that's recognized in a color instead of a nationality.
Nope, wrong. You forgot one. There's two, Black and white.
Yes.
So this is what you have to realize.
We're both being.
They're the same.
Yeah, but we don't have a white month. We have a Black month.
You have the white month all year. You have
Right. That I recognize. and just to kind of
we do all agree that the rest of the month is
right, but this is the thing, and just to kind of keep it tied in, Biden, if you look at that word that you said, Biden, if you know the laws of interchangeable, your D's and T's, that's bite them. So are we going back to the serpent? Are we going back to the snake venom? There's a reason why he's a key figure right now.
Well, you know, if I could say this about Black movies. Okay.
Yeah.
So Black movie is Bruno Mars and Bowel Movement and Bob Marley and Marx Brothers. Patterns. Someone is sewing. First of all, it's not even about the color. It's the pattern and the energy and the octave, like my man said. Black is the powerful. It's the foundation of the rainbow, honey. There's no Violet, Purple, and Becky and Kimmy and Jimmy or Rashad or Ahmad, okay, or I don't know, or someone from India without the Black. You understand? So when you call someone a tar baby or the Satar, how do we change the vibration to get us back, to build ourselves back up, to prepare for a cataclysm? Cataclysm is Catholicism, is cat, it's Leo. Pussycat dolls. Are we pussyfooting? See, the slangs that we use, the pop culture that we're following, our heroes are distracting us. Why we should remove ourselves and be our own heroes. In etymology, gosh darn it, in the sun and the moon, gosh, being barefoot. I've had the police called on me for being in the sun, my shorts on, you feel me? I'm like in Costa Rica. I'm loving it. They call the cops. I've had fire trucks come. I'm
And
walking
you
around
just
like,
living your life.
yeah,
You
real
just
talk.
living your life.
Let me tell you right now, the cops in Iowa love me. They don't ever give me no shit. You want to know why? Because when they look at me, I'm so grounded in being barefoot and being with nature. I'm so grounded. And I ain't no hippie. I don't mean a hippie now. I mean, I'm grounded that when they see me, they're wearing sneakers. They have the antenna in their head. They have the Viagra. They have the Bud Light. They have the game. They're like, holy shit, this guy is just chilling out. And I tell them, yeah, that was me solar gazing. I was just in, well, what's that, Jay? Oh, you want to learn? And I actually tell them the shit sometimes. And they're like, oh, interesting. So a dark-skinned person who's so-called angry black man and jump high and shit and has a big whatever, but no one else has that bullshit. I've been to Russia. Listen, the white
He said,
men.
I've been to Russia. That's hilarious.
St. Petersburg, the men of the Kirov and Bolshoi ballet are taller than me and LeBron James and can jump higher and turn on one foot and carry some chick named Makarova. Okay? So we have to let go of all of the stereotypes. That's another thing too.
I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that.
It's bad. And I'm every race. I am, look at me. I mean, I
No,
can't even.
it's all discrimination. And we like literally, he just did a video. He just did a video saying quit the Karen shit. Because that's
Can you play it?
discrimination against white women. And you are not, no one's calling black women Karen.
Jay, do you have the video? Stop the Karens.
No,
Let me
I
see it.
don't. You know what's funny? You're
Send
psychic.
it to 'em.
Karen is in the Shiva bhajans. I was playing Shiva bhajans today. Karen is something in Sanskrit because I saw the name Karen as a mantra. That's funny you said that name, which once again, say my name, Beyonce. And Candyman, Candyman, Candyman. Is there anything to this? Beetlejuice. It's always three. The Trimurti. Yeah. The Treta Yuga. The cycles of astrology. Ramayana was a cycle of a catastrophe, it must have been. So the three, the tricep, right? Who's the long arm of the law should be you and me, or Allah is you and me. You
Right.
know, you talk a lot. Oh, but you own Allah? But it's in my words, honey. Boo-boo, you don't own shit. Owning a God, owning a car, owning your, right? Your career, your resume. Who cares?
Who cares? It's nothing.
Exactly. Who cares?
Yeah.
In the
No.
grand scheme of things, who cares?
No,
exactly.
listen, what's more important? I think everyone, we all know this. All you need to know how to do is dance.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah,
Rhythm.
it's so crazy, right? Because I think
That's
that
it.
what makes everybody so sure of that right there, just to make it a ABC kind of thing to make people understand. Just think about the first time you went to like your first, upper class kind of event. Everybody's been to one on this podcast.
Well,
And
wait
you
a minute.
get there
Wait a
and
minute. Wait, are you talking about the guy who the guy
Exactly.
who dances in Russia, a ballerina?
Right.
That guy.
so you get there and you're
Don't be
you're
a
looking
ballerina.
around and you're looking around at the people and you're looking at the venue and you're like,
What's that?
Is
What's,
this-
that what's that black guy doing over there?
Dog life. Dog life,
you're
man.
really looking around like, what? You were excited about this. This is stiff. It's boring.
She's right. So they're called receptions. I've been to these receptions in which they don't know your name and they're the ones that sponsored and gave you the money to wear that and to do this and to sprain your ankle. When you sprain your ankle, you're a piece of shit. Like in the military or in the, another elephant in the room, any athlete gets hurt, suicide rates are high because you ain't
Of
shit.
course, because that's it. That's all you do.
But if you know who you are, if you know you have a solar plexus, and you talk to someone like me, you or Raphael, you will not know that you were an athlete. You were more than that, and you'll not want to harm yourself. You'll be okay in a wheelchair. It's called Professor X.
Listen, that is what a Black Swan was all about.
Yes.
The movie Black Swan, like she literally killed herself, to the end for this.
Well, I
Because
did ballet. It's actually about the sun. Okay. Siegfried, the term Siegfried. This is the name of the prince in the ballet, Prince Siegfried. Siegfried means victory.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Are you talking about the real one? See, he
No,
probably
let him go. No,
No, listen.
Go.
They all fancy over there. We're talking about the one that we see in the
We
movies
were
with
talking about
Natalie
the
Portman.
movie. Yeah,
We
I
see
was
the
talking
one
about
with
the movie.
Natalie Portman. We don't know which one you talking about.
Black people, black people.
I'm sorry.
That's right. Come on, give it up. We want to hear.
I love you guys. In etymology, this is the greatest. I've having the most fun I've ever had in my life. Thank God, I needed this. In etymology, who I am really. No, I've been waiting for you. I've been waiting for people like you and Raphael because honestly, doing a live is cool. Doing my videos by myself is cute, but I'm getting bored. They're getting low views because people don't
Listen,
believe.
I gotta tell you, when I saw your interview, my husband Santana hadn't seen it yet. And I was like, and I kept playing it because all day long our kids are driving us crazy. But throughout the day, I get little sneak peeks of things, and I keep playing it over and over. I'm like, please, you gotta listen to him. He's crazier than us. He's crazier than us.
Yes. So Siegfried in etymology means victory. Okay. Vicarus Filidae, the Pope calls himself the son, wakey, wakey Catholics, the son of God, but not your solar plexus. You can debunk him in 1 second and get your money back. Yeah. Go to damn Rome to not be told this. And if I go to the Louvre once again,
And they have great pizza.
Why are we paying money to go to the museum to see a statue with your muscles, your breasts? If you're fat, so what? It's your anatomy, damn it. It's a good point. Yes or no? So, Vicarus Filidae is the son. So, Victory, okay, didn't Puff Daddy have an album called Victory and all this shit back in the day?
Yeah,
Victorious,
yeah.
Victoria. Mhm.
Oh, and the guy that just died, Victory Lap, right? Or what
I didn't even know that. I didn't even see. I'm psychic. I didn't even know that. Great.
Nipsey Hussle, wasn't that what his thing was called? Victory Lap or something?
It
His
could have
last
been.
name?
That's exactly what it was called.
I didn't even know. I didn't even know that, and we're having a psychic moment. I'm gonna say Hare Krishna, Shiva, Boom, Om, all of us. Damn.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Boom, boom.
So now your
I love
ballet.
it. I love it.
We're gonna take away the king and the queen's crown and decode what ballet's about. The damn person watching it, even the
That's
booger.
right.
So Siegfried simply is the son. When he's on stage in Act 1, he gets tricked by one bird. Okay, this woman. Okay, he falls in love. Well, it's called, I don't know, the moon and the sun can be opposing forces, right? One's over here and one's over here. So maybe there is a little bit of an issue we can't see, but they're still creating you and me through the chaos, right? But there's going to be problems, dude. It's called, I don't know, we die and we fuck up. Part of my language, we fuck up. We make a poor choice. We fall in love with the wrong one and she might be a sorceress. Yes, it's about sorcery. What my man was saying right here. This prince did not see that he was being he didn't see that he was being tricked by the illusionary world. You understand? And so he fell for it. He fell for it. Meaning, for example, how many people fall for the simplest trick? It's called Black Friday. You can go and get all the stuff, but you might break someone's neck. Now you got radiation poisoning in the plasma TV. Plasma's your blood. How they put it in a damn TV. You need to ask questions. Because what is a blood sacrifice and what is a blood in a crypt but you and me watching freaking TV? Is the real gang banging. Yeah? And the gang bangers, I love my people. Anyone trailer park trash, you are not this. We must convert them as well. Because if we can convert the ghetto, the favelas, I tell you right now, and get them to talk to the sun and the moon and be barefoot and change their diet and to see themselves differently, I'm telling you, we will win this cataclysm. No
So
problem.
You said if we could talk to you can transform who the who? Wait a minute, who?
Gang bangers, the ones that we call thugs, the ones who are forgotten.
But where in the particular area you mentioned, you said where?
Everywhere, all over the world, man. Everywhere. The Yakuza people, everywhere, man.
No, you had mentioned the favelas, right? You said the favelas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, let me ask you this, Jay. Now that you're talking about Siegfried, so what's the connection with Siegfried and Roy? The magicians, the spellcasters, the sorcerers.
Genius. This man's a genius.
Yeah, he is.
No, I was thinking the same. I thought I was waiting for you to go down that road.
Watch me cook this with no animals.
And Siegfried is the one that did the skull thing, right? The one that said that Siegfried is the one that said that the black person's brain skull was thicker, so they could take more blows to the head.
God bless these Freemasons. Freemasons are really good. We'll give them an applause for that. That was great. Freemasonry.
No,
good
I'm
actors.
I'm aware. I'm about
Okay,
to dig
so-
into that too, but go on.
Didn't Siegfried and Roy do the circus thing with the taming?
Yeah,
of
they
animals?
did the circus thing. Yeah.
Okay, watch me. This is simple. The lion tamer. In the tarot, the strength card, right, is the number 8, I believe, is a woman taming the lion. So
The
first of
lion,
all, the
yeah.
original lion tamer was not men talking about Negroes in the wrong way. It was women, if you Google it, in the cage taming the wild beast, the feminine energy. This is why University of Iowa got my master's in talking about the sacred feminine symbols and why the repression of that is the biggest problem on earth, because it's called Mama Earth, but Mama's not always going to be happy. She might be a bit of a bitch one day. Are you ready for when she's a bitch? If you're ready for it, then you'll be, it's called you survived getting your ass whooped by your mommy and daddy. I did.
No, it's called Life's a Bitch, and then you die.
So Siegfried and Roy. So then, okay, now you have the sun symbol, right? And you have Roy is Ra,
Bruh, yeah.
okay? Roy, okay, Troy, right? Rome. No. That's you and me. See, they didn't do this. We have an ilium bone. Ilium is the hip etymology. Ilium relates to Troy etymology and your hip bone. And you have an Achilles tendon, and Brad Pitt didn't tell you this?
I know, right? I know.
And he said, why don't you eat Twizzlers and have some Coke? Oh, Taco Bell sponsoring Troy. You get some diabetes. You like me acting and get my Oscar. Shame on them.
He said he likes some diabetes.
Shame on them.
Yeah, we would think we don't like Brad. Well,
No, we are not fans of Brad Pitt.
yeah.
No, but
He's-
just look at his name. I just look at names. Look at his name, Brad Pitt. Take off the R. It's a bad pit. He's falling into a bad
There
pit.
you go. You're right. Because listen, he's responsible for all of the movies that are the foundation of the demolishment of America.
Yeah, World War Z, World War Z. It's
12 Years Slave.
12 Years Slave. But World War Z, you know that the whole thing about this great white hope is going to come with the CDC to take care of this cure, and he keeps putting himself in the place of this savior, Brad Pitt. 12 Years a Slave, 12 Monkeys, even 12 Monkeys too.
Yeah, so everything.
Yeah, he keeps making himself the savior. He's gonna be exposed in a little while though. Don't worry about that.
He's already been exposed.
Well,
man.
here's the thing about, here's a very important message. And when I do these videos, I know that I'm speaking to Freemasons who are watching me. So I'm acknowledging the secret entity that I cannot see. But when I die, I will see you and you will see me. So we have 12 body functions, demons, in which your 12 body functions are your 12 constellations and your 12 months of the year and your 12 apostles. Okay. So now when we see what's happening with these numbers in the human body, it's very clear that we're meant to be existing here to do something to give it an impact and not be a slave and not just be a groupie, not to sit there and take it like a man or take it like a woman or all these stupid, what is pain? Pain is the weakness leaving the body. You think about giving me a hug before you said that? Or are you going to punch me and then tell me that? This is a good point. Because there's no pain when you hug someone properly and you hold your baby the right way. There is no injury. Who is the law of the land? But how you dance, brother, what you said was right. It is how you dance. And in ballet, I teach the 5 elements because you have 5 major positions in ballet. And don't you play on my channel, you demons, because you hate it when we play with angels, don't you? You hate that. Well, it's normal.
She's a ballerina, School of Arts ballerina, Baltimore School of Arts ballerina.
Oh, you are? Holy.
Former.
Way former. Way.
Wait a minute, because that's blowing my mind. Because you and I have a deep connection. So I forget his name right now.
I know, it's weird. It's really crazy. I was telling my husband and he knew.
That's nuts. Well, I'm gonna tell you something really deep. So this is about Tupac. And so I knew someone that went to school with Tupac. He was from Baltimore and he went to the school. He was in Tupac's ballet class. This guy was in Boston Ballet, and I met him again in Switzerland. So there was a teacher there at Baltimore School of the Arts teaching ballet who was the partner of Raven Wilkinson, who was the first Black ballerina. Do you know Misty Copeland?
Yeah.
Okay, that's Misty Copeland's mentor. In the Ballerina's Tale, Raven is in that. So Raven danced during Jim Crow. The KKK came looking for her and she survived the shit. I met Raven before she passed on. My point is this. Her partner was called the Black Nureyev. Rudolf Nureyev was the best dancer from Russia. He motivated me to be a dancer. But long story short, that is divine as hell that you have that connection.
Yeah.
And that actually for me was when I first woke up, I found out that first of all, I know someone who went to school with Tupac, who was trained by the partner, the dance partner of the
Yeah.
first Black ballerina, who I now know.
Hey, you know, hey,
My last name is Zen. You
Your
know.
last name is in. And we have a Raphael Sadiq. Raphael is Mercury.
And Carlos Santana.
Yes, of course, Carlos. The car. He's in the car. Hey man, you want to drive with me? Of course.
Exactly.
You got a high sex drive. Hey, easy, buddy. Whoa. Hey,
oh,
you know,
no.
all names are electric. So, for example, Ariel is the aerial perspective. It's the area, what is it, 51 in Las Vegas? Jay, slow it down. Area is Athena. Athena is a moon of Jupiter. Jay, slow it down. Jupiter is, right? Jupiter is the father in etymology. Jay, now it makes sense because when I say our father, I'm saying Jupiter, who has a daughter called Athena, which is a moon. And if you knew that when you were like, I don't know, 5, maybe you wouldn't have been such a, I'm gonna go out and hang out with those people because you know what I'm saying? I gotta
Listen, I know. Listen, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's so crazy. It's like killing me softly.
Yes.
isn't it funny how we have this term slavery and we have trap music? Trap music.
We live in a trap.
Yep.
We're in a trap. We met in prison.
Yep.
We met in prison.
What y'all do time for? Selling weed?
Listen,
No,
if
we
I
don't
sell
sell it.
anything,
Nah.
I'm going to sell a continent. I'm not selling weed. I'm selling. I'm going to sell the London Bridge or something. So not for
Let's
selling
do
weed.
that. Let's do that. Let's sell all of it. Let's get rid of all these damn monuments, actually. The Statue of Liberty has to go because that was made by with a ritual. Okay. And they didn't tell us that was Libra. That's Libra. Liberty.
Yeah, the scales. I know.
Yeah. So when the constellation rises in New York, the Big Apple is Apollo. Apollo is the dark sun Saturn again. But wait a minute, I thought Saturn was Osiris, Jay. It's called, I don't know, how many rappers have more than one damn name? Every Wu-Tang Clan rapper has some damn other name and some damn other name and some damn other, okay? It's, why don't we see the connections?
No, listen, I was telling Santana, I realized that like they've got us so indoctrinated down to the last second of the day of the year. Like we literally revere and we all do the same countdown all around the world to watch a ball drop in New York City.
This is what I learned when they turned everything, because they took away the celestial, which is, it starts in Aries. That's why they call it April Fool's now to mock it. Now it's in January. And in January, when New Year's come, it's on 10-10, the 10 degrees of Capricorn. So they love to play with this Capricornian, Saturnian energy. So that's when January turns first, it's on the 10 degrees of Capricorn. Like it's also, I've done a video on it. It's like this, we're living in a Saturnian, the ones who, because you have people who practice the lunars, the sidereals, the Jupiterians, and then the Saturnians. Right now it's their turn, the Saturnians. Those are the ones who are ruling this energy.
Well, Santana is also the saint of Anna, and Aniel is one of the 7 angels. It's known to be Venus. Well, Jay, slow it down, because how does that relate to my thing down there? Well, it's called phosphorus. Jay is talking to Jay. Well, in etymology, phosphorus means the morning star, Venus, fact, and it relates to your urine therapy, in which I know a urine therapy doctor who drank his morning urine and grew his finger back and healed paralysis. I drank mine and my hair grew back. Why wasn't I taught this? That my own piss is high in the thing that makes plants.
I was completely bald. Completely bald.
Wow.
If you see any of my pictures.
Wow.
I got a full head of hair. But I'm keeping it, but I'm keeping it under wraps, as you can tell when I do my videos.
Go ahead, Santana. What do you want to say?
I want to say, so y'all telling me I gotta start drinking my own piss?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Listen.
Let me.
It's a process. It's a process.
Wait
It's
a minute. Wait a minute.
Wait,
We have,
wait,
hold
wait,
on,
listen.
Raphael. We have to dance with him.
Right.
No, I'm
Wait,
gonna
wait a
explain to you. No, hold wait. I want you, you're gonna love this. I'm gonna dance with you on this and how to help you see what the urine is, boo boo. Okay. It is called the Shroud of Turin. Jay, slow it down. The face of Jesus. I'll remove the T. It's the Shroud of Urine. What are you into? Okay. We get out a lot. Are we putting it back in? We're wasting our minerals. Okay. So what urine is, it is the elixir of God. In the Bible, it mentions this. There's verses where it says, I have given thee a fountain within thee. Go to thine toilet, basically, and drink from thee. Everything you need. It's telling us so many simple things about us. So now watch this. Isn't it not funny now how everything is gross? Your doo-doo is gross. Remember that? Your pee is gross. Your boogers are gross. Fat people are ugly. Pimples are gross. Who did this to us, right? Like it's obviously something going the other way, the inverted. The people that like cataclysms, that know when it's going to happen, that go underground, well, we can stay up here and still survive it, but we have to learn how to get our talent back. We have a force field. 16 bars is 7. When you rap, you're making bars. You're making a field. If you're connected and you do it right, you cannot be broken. It's the song, I Shall Not Be Moved. It's a real fucking thing. The gospel is the most powerful thing you could learn, not physical martial arts. Your air. Tai Chi is the wind and water. It's not about, this is just cute. There's always a better fighter, yes or no?
Always.
Faster gun guy, bigger weapons, more nuclear. They're going to beat us with that. So we have to. There's something in here. I can't, for example, I have a bad hip. I can't run, but I'm in shape. I look fit, but I'm broken from dancing. So let's just say something happens. There's tanks coming. It's the end of the world. Well, I've been training my damn self to be stationary. And I'll be damned if I run. So I'm going to try something. I'm going to stand here. I'm going to accept that. I've had a good life. I survived an abusive mom. I've met you three. I've done the truth community. I got my whatever, my master's, whatever. I'm like, I'm going to stand here and I'm going to see what happens. I'm not going to run because if I run, what happens? They have infrared. They have the 5G. Ain't nothing but a G thing. Snoop Dogg. Shame on thee. G, the number 7 in Freemasonry. 7-Up drink. Shame on you soda pop poke people. They're popping us, dude. I got 5 on it. Your elements. Are you in the earth? You ain't got to learn nothing if you walk barefoot. Books are bullshit, really. How'd they know how to write stuff? They had a memory. They did poems. Every story from Shahnameh of Iran, which is all about assassinating kings. You better wake up, people, because you might got to get physical. To your Mahabharata. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was gonna tag in. I feel like we're on WWE, but I'm gonna tag myself in here about the urine. Just to kind of piggyback on what he was saying, there's a movie called Looper. Like
yeah, we know that.
Great movie.
They're telling us in the movie. They're telling us in the movie. So basically, so this is the thing. Phonetically, and me and him talked about this on the Lost Pack or even before, but it's in the pronunciation of the word. Urine was changed. It was urine, and then urine comes from Orin, and then Orin comes from Orion's belt. That's gold. It's plasma gold that's being produced.
Wait a minute. Did you say?
Oh, all right, let me slow it down.
You said Orion is plasma gold, like orange?
No, like Orin.
I'm gonna show you my urine. I'm gonna show
you.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you it. What ends up happening in the calcification and the crystallization, that it turns into gold, and that gold, when you drink it, breaks everything down that's bad.
Okay, so here is it. This is sort of aged, but when you look at it closely, it's gold and it's crystallized. So when you drink it, your urine or your Uranus, it's the color. First of all, it's green. Why is it even green? That's chlorophyll. That's the color of emerald. It's Venus. So when you're drinking this elixir, you're putting back your own minerals. So, for example, sexual energy. We know that the sperm is plasma, okay? And so is your urine is also relating to that. So if you're someone who's very sexual, It's not realistic to be tantric today for everybody, right? It's kind of hard. So if you have a hard time with that, as opposed to shaming them and saying you're going to be burned in hell, you can repent by drinking the Morning Star. It makes sense. It means it.
Look, I'm gonna
So
take
you
it back.
drink
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna
Go
take
ahead.
it back to the very beginning. Where were we created in?
Yeah,
Utero.
We were
Whoa.
swimming around in urine.
yeah.
That's true. That's
You know,
absolutely.
we drank our mother's urine, and you know, we drank
That's
our
why
mother's.
breast milk is another form of plasma and blood. That's all. We were
Yes.
swimming
No,
around in
listen.
urine, and we were created in a embryonic fluid sac. So
I
why
actually
do
missed that. I actually missed. That's a great point, man.
Do you guys add, you know, some sugar to it or something?
Yeah, brother. You know, I put some Colt 45 in my. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I have an hour later first. I get a blunt.
this
I
is-
listen to Method Man.
but this is the thing, Santana, is like once we break that left-sided way indoctrination, thinking that urine is nasty because that's how it's portrayed. That's why even in pornography,
Okay,
it's
okay,
golden
okay.
showers.
Can I start with my baby's pee?
Yeah, can my babies pee? I know my baby's pee is.
I know all they do is drink breast milk.
That's the best.
Well, I
That's the best. Yeah, I don't know the recommendation for that, but I know you should drink your own urine because whatever you're deficient in, that urine when you drink it is going to replenish that. That's what
Yeah,
it's
so
doing.
exactly. So when you have sex, all right, and you ejaculate, right? Now in some systems they believe this is something negative. You're wasting your. It's this.
We don't believe in that. We got 4 kids. We got four kids in 2 years.
Oh no. No, you
We
good.
don't
I'm just
believe
saying.
in
No.
that.
I'm very sexual. I'm
Do
very
the
sexual.
math on that. Do the math on that.
No, you good. No, just hear me out. So no, you good on that. What I'm saying is I'm very sexual myself and I'm very woke and I see it differently. So if you put the minerals back in, if you drink your urine, what it's basically showing you is it's your body is showing you that you can forgive and heal yourself with your own minerals, your own fluids. And so when we found vegetables yucky as a kid, remember those? Ew, yucky. Who taught us how to find that gross? Well, things like urine, being in the womb, like my man said, these are natural things, right? Those things have been damned. I go back to I had the police called on me for being barefoot or being outside in the damn sun. I had the cops called on me for watching the moon at night. They thought I was watching, I'm serious. This is the funniest shit. This is how it went down. My eyes were here. I heard room. They said, sir, we got a call that you were doing something and looking somewhere. I said, yeah, it's the moon. They said, sir, you're barefoot. Are you cold? I said, no, sir, I'm moon gazing and I have the power of the moon within me. They said, sir, are you all right? I said, yes, I am. They said, okay, and they fucked off.
Man. Gosh.
Yeah, because listen, they don't have any training for that.
Yo, this is the thing,
There's
Jay.
no training for that.
Ariel,
I
this is
nobody
the
walked away.
Hold on, Ross,
Jay.
yeah, but if I did this, if I said, yeah, motherfucker, what? Yeah, I'm fucking, yeah, you know, if I did that.
Right.
I'm
Yeah,
not
you would
saying-
put out that energy. No, I got you.
Exactly.
I
This
got
is the
you.
thing. This is the thing, though, Jay. Santana finally found somebody who's more crazier than him. 2 more people crazier than him.
Well, they don't call it the projects for nothing. It's not about an experiment. It's a projection.
Listen, we know all too well about that.
We know what's going on here. Okay? So we go to the ghettos of Warsaw, Germany. We go to Wall Street working with Germany and Hitler. And we think that fascism and the Nazis is only one person. We say these names like Trump, go to Obama. They're all the same bloodline, by the way.
They're all
of
the
them,
same thing.
some King of England, all of them. Let it go,
Nostradamus.
people. Let it go.
Nostradamus.
Listen.
It's we the
That's-
people, not Michael Jordan. It's we the people, not my big wee wee. Let it go.
Right, because guess what? Quiet is kept. Those people don't want to be bothered with you.
And they hate
They
you.
don't.
And
Yes.
They hate you anyway.
They
Yeah.
are trying to avoid you so they can have a normal existence like you.
But they hate you because they had to trade. Yeah, all of them are miserable. They hate you and they envious of you because they had to all trade love.
They had to give
for
it all
success.
up. Exactly.
They can't have love. And they hate you because you have love and you take advantage of it.
Yeah, so leave them people alone. When the African American Museum opened up in DC, when it first opened up,
I ain't gonna.
I went. Oh gosh, I went, and it was
I
a
know.
nightmare. I mean, it was a total nightmare. And I go in there and Spike Lee is in the food court. And at first it was okay because I saw him and I was like, oh, Spike Lee's here. So I'm sitting there with my family and we're eating, and then all of a sudden one person goes over,
And then
another person,
a mouse
and then
came on the
another
floor,
person.
and then Spike Lee went and just trapped it and ate it in one fell swoop.
What?
Couldn't believe it.
Damn! That is so Spike Lee. That is so Spike Lee. That was Spike Lee. Listen, little Spikey, I have a question for Spikey.
That
Okay.
did not happen, by the way, but please go on. Please tell me about Spike.
I have 2 questions for Spike. Okay.
That's
So
hilarious.
my first question is School Days. Why in the cover of School Days is the letter G in his forehead? We know that the Freemasons like G. What fraternity is he rocking with there? Second question is, we know that pizza is a code term for pedophilia.
Oh,
Do the
yeah.
right- and Do the Right Thing, the cover of the damn movie, he's holding a pizza, with
pizza
a little
box,
girl
yeah.
going on the street.
Absolutely.
Now, whoop, someone's phone went out, I think. You all still there?
No,
We're good.
it's stars. I'm going to go grab a charger. Please
You
go.
like to say my hero?
Yeah, but see,
We good,
but see,
keep
Spike,
going.
but Spike Lee is the inversion of the polarity, because as we were talking, you have a Bruce Lee. Now they created a Spike Lee. And what do we tell? What's in the vaccine?
Yeah, Spike
Spike.
protein. Mhm.
So there is something called this Black Freemasonic Lodge of the Boule system. And so all I'm saying is they're all
That
very,
Eastern Star. The Eastern Star women are the culprits, though.
oh,
They keep looking at the men. It's the women. It's the Eastern Star
you are
women.
absolutely right. I've done a whole video on it. Yes, you are right, sir. Yes, the
Listen,
feminine.
here's the thing. I don't want to say it right because it's mean, but I'm gonna be very honest because we're talking about truth. Even when we go back to Cleopatra, there's been a secret pact that's been taken amongst Black women. Amongst Black women and white men. It's the Eastern Star Black women and the White Shriners. The old White Shriners. See what happened, and this is real talk. A Black woman could be Oprah, and no matter how much she does, we don't give a damn. If she ain't got a fat ass, we don't want her. So the Oprahs, the Whoopi Goldbergs of the world decided that they're going to make us the niggas of the world. And no better person to do it with are the old white Shriners. So what's happening is humanity doesn't realize that we don't have a race war so much of a class war. We have a war that people don't seem to realize that all of the unattractive people are in charge of the attractive people. When you go to prison, it looks like a bunch of monsters are priding the most beautiful people in the world. When you see the visual of it, you have the ugliest people in the world hunched back with papers and charts, priding the most beautiful people in the world. It's the craziest visual you can ever imagine. But that's how we've been switched. We've allowed these systems. You think about the people who control these things. You think about Rockefeller. Think about how handsome Jay-Z and all those guys are. Think about all the systems. Think about when Bad Boy and how handsome Craig Mack and Biggie are. Think about all these systems that everybody's there is a bunch of ghouls.
Look at the new Supreme Court justice.
But with everything, but all over, but literally their whole thing is to treat and to demoralize brown people. And
We have a minute left. I'm going to dance on Oprah quickly. Oprah
Yes.
comes from the Greek. Yeah, Oprah comes from the Greek word ochra. Ochra means to open. En français, avril, April means to open. Sesame, aurora, back to Venus worship. It's beyond even their image. So this is the manipulation of, let's just say, invisible star forces. You want to call them that, Star Wars. And so we have stars at war now, pretty much, and we have war. So they've been giving us this. This is a good point. Ironically, we're eating popcorn and normalizing and entertaining someone getting blown out by a laser. And we're surprised that we're losing innocent civilians and economic sanctions are going to starve us too. And we're all dumb to that. You better get friends with the farmer. Never mind Jay-Z and Oprah. You better get Oprah and Jay-Z. You better know a damn person missing teeth who can grow a damn plant. Yeah.
you nigga. Man, where you at?
Iowa.
Iowa. He said, Iowa?
That's what he
Yeah,
said.
he's in
Iowa,
Iowa.
yeah.
Yeah,
The
he's in
eye
Iowa.
of Horus. The eye.
He's the
Oh,
eye guy.
I'm the